Hey guys, welcome back to another music review. And real briefly, I was doing a crap ton of music reviews, and I noticed that. So I'm gonna try and do some movie reviews, kind of mix them in with the music reviews, because I know people don't want to hear me talking about music. I mean, some people may, but not everybody. Not everybody. So I just took a break, and but this is something different. Today we're going to be reviewing some electronic music, electronica. What do you call it? What do you call this kind of music? And let me tell you a story about how what happens. So when I'm trying to figure out new bands to find out, and I can go through and I can get bands that you've always heard of and things like that. But when I try and find a band that really don't get reviewed much, newer bands or bands that are kind of obscure, um, I also go to Twitter and I share a lot of. I share every single video that I do on Twitter. So I get people liking my videos, and I think that, well, my hope, and I'm glad that they do, because I do that. If you like my video, I will probably talk about your band in a future video. It's just fitting it in at the right time. And he just happened to just follow me the other day, or this group, this electronic band, DJs. I don't know what you call groups that are in the electronic music field. Anyway, but robots with ray guns. Um, follow or were follow they were following me on Twitter. I don't know if they are now. I think they're still following me. Anyway, they're following me. So I checked them out, and I figured out they were basically electronic music. And I've checked out electronic music in the past. I'm not gonna lie, I have. I'm trying to remember the band that I checked out, and I mean they were pretty good. They were a major name. I just can't remember who it was. Because I remember at the time they were pretty hot. They had a song on the mainstream. I don't know if they had a singer with it, but Robots with Ray Guns, they have a couple singers that show up on some of their albums, or a few singers that show up on some of their albums. But for the most part, they're just really cool. Like, it's hard to explain. Well, I mean, no. Think about the name, Robots with Ray Guns. What you probably think they're gonna sound like, with like weird sound effects. That's it. That's it. And it's pretty interesting. It's pretty good music to listen to. So I wasn't expecting to like it really. It's kind of odd music, but the band it's not bad. It's cool to chill to. Um, like I said, it just sounds like a lot of sound effects, kind of mixed together. If you've never heard electronic music, that's basically what it is. Like, it sounds like a lot of sound effects, and it has like synthesizers in it at some point during some of their songs. But they do kind of talk about having synthesizers, and I didn't really listen to like every single album. Good God, I probably couldn't do that. And I don't really understand electronic music, so if I offend anybody, or I offend Robots with Ray Guns if they happen to see this video, um, I'm not trying to offend them. But I don't really understand electronic music. But yeah, they had a song come out, or they have a CD coming out soon. They have a single out. Um, it's called Excess, EXCESS. Single came out in April of this year, so I don't know when the album's coming out. Usually I thought it would have been out by now, but anyway, maybe it is just not on Netflix. Um, Sometimes they don't put all the albums on there. There's a good example later on, or some other music review I will be doing. Yeah. But anyway, Robots with Ray Guns. If you want to check out electronic music, they're probably one to check out, because they're pretty good. And this other one I'm going to talk about is another one you should check out, and it's called Flashworx. Except where you think works would be KS, it's X. It's Flashworx, one word. And it's basically, this band was a little bit different, because the other one, Robots with Ray Guns, was, it seems like a lot of sound effects, and this is cool. You can chill to it. The music was kind of this out there, sci-fi. Sci-fi? Is that an adjective? Sci-fi? Not sci-fi-ish. Sci-fi? Anyway, Flashworks was kind of more. It had a beat. It had a continuous beat to it, and I was moving my head, like, not even knowing I was moving my head. So that tells you how good they are. I like this band as well. They're pretty decent. Like I said, DJ band, whatever you call them. They were pretty good. They're pretty cool, man. Um, they had some really good music, electronic music. It just wasn't too bad. I didn't really care. I really like these two bands, um, groups, whatever artists. I call them artists. That's what I do. I like the electronic artist. Both of these. They use a lot of synthesizers. Yeah, say that word 5 times fast. Synthesizers, I guess. Keyboards, probably. Um, and that's pretty cool. I don't think every electronic band uses that. A lot of them, sometimes some of them do DJ stuff. I think in their music, because I've heard. I think that's the one thing that was going on in the one I listened to that was in the mainstream at the time. I totally forget who that was. I want to say Filter, but that's not it. I think they're an actual band. Um, I don't know if they do much DJ stuff. But I'm probably wrong about that. But anyway, these two bands, check them out if you want to check out electronic music. These guys might be the two to check out because they're pretty decent, and they're pretty good. I would listen to them again. Not too bad. I think that they even got some bands that want to get into the mainstream. I think a good idea is to do what Apocalyptica does and did to get people to notice them is that they get guest singers to come on and record a vocal track um, on their songs, and I think that's really cool. They had great success with that, and now they're pretty popular now. I don't know if they really withstood um, that, then they probably should have just kept doing it, and they may keep doing it because they had the one with Corey Taylor that blew up, um, and then they went on and did other stuff. But this ain't about them. But I must do a video about them probably soon, since I just talked about them. Now I got that fresh in my mind. Um, Coming soon to a YouTube video near you. Oh, okay. Yeah, electronic music, something new. Probably won't review much, but figured I'd throw it out there. Lead people in that direction if you want to get into that kind of music. So as always, like, comment, subscribe, and keep on rocking.